Welcome to the natural way of shopping, where the cameras ease to become your eyes, and the AI algorithms will transform into your smart personal stylist and search, based on colors, patterns, and styles, and inspire you to shop. Not just fashion with visual AI, marketplaces can enable customers to search everything from electronics to home decor. Wait, there's more. Online marketplaces will soon have multi-search functionality, where shoppers can search in any natural way they prefer. Text search combined with visual autocomplete, or visual search with text query understanding, all in a single query. World's leading brands are already adopting Visenze AI-powered visual product search technology. Here's to the future of e-commerce, where the experience is tailored for you in just a few clicks. Be natural, be you, try it now.
Hi, a very good afternoon. Can everyone hear me? Great. I hope everybody had their lunch, so nobody's hungry. Very glad to be here today. My name is Oliver. I'm going to talk to you about the future of product discovery. The future of product discovery, what is it shaped by? In my opinion, it's going to be shaped by social media. It's going to be shaped by the preferences and demands of a demanding group of people and shoppers called Gen Z, and it's going to be shaped by AI-powered experiences. Let me explain a little bit of what we do first. So we work with brands, retailers, marketplaces from around the world with our visual search engine as well as our visual AI recommendation engines. So today, we power more than 1 billion queries on our search engine itself, more than 1.8 billion recommendation impressions across 1 billion shoppers worldwide, over 800 shopping sites and apps. So very naturally, we can draw a lot of insights as well as information that we could share with retailers that we work with, and today I'm here to share that with you. There are 3 observations that I'd like to share. And I think I'm speaking to the converted over here, because I heard Gen Zs, I talk about, the previous panel talk about the social shopper, so I'm very glad to actually hear that. So before I came into Dubai, I did some research. 80% of MENA's Gen Zs, Gen X, millennials already shop online, very good. 90% of them are heavily influenced by social media. And you know what? Fashion shopping is more than 55% of all of these online purchases. Average about 3.5 hours and a whopping over 8 different social apps that they have on their phone. So again, these are numbers from the region. I'm speaking to the converted. But hang on first. What are we seeing elsewhere? What are we seeing in other parts of the world? So I'd like to share 3 observations that I have observed. Number 1, very similar with the numbers here in the region itself, there is an increasing dependency on social media by retail marketers. Globally, today, social media drives more than 25% of GMV across retailers, marketplaces, and brands. Let me give you another interesting number. In China, where social is shopping and shopping is social, 4 out of every 10 shopper is already buying out of their super app in China. The TikTok equivalent in China, which is called Douyin. How many of you guys have actually bought something out of TikTok Shop before? Raise your hands. Well, we are not Gen Zs. But you know what? 48% of Gen Zs, according to Sprout Social, in this year's survey, uses TikTok as a search engine instead of Google. That means 1 out of 2 Gen Zs actually uses TikTok as a search engine, versus 37% of Gen Zs using Instagram as a search engine. Can that number grow going forward? Of course it would grow. So these are observations that are happening worldwide. 60% of Gen Z say they have discovered new products or brands on TikTok. And 52% of Gen Z says they have actually made a purchase based on something they saw on TikTok. If you take TikTok as the proxy for Instagram and YouTube, that is a whopping number. That's more than 50%. So Gen Zs continue to be that elusive market segment that all retailers, especially fashion retailers, they cannot ignore that because their requirements, their preferences are very different from all of us. The average time a shopper actually shops on any e-commerce site itself is less than 10 minutes. For Gen Z, it's even lesser. It's less than 3 minutes before they bounce. So you got to be able to close a sale for Gen Z in less than 3 minutes. If not, they will bounce. And all it takes is just 3 bad experiences. 3 bad experiences for them not to come back to your site again. So what are brands doing? What exactly are brands doing? So brands are doubling down on personalization, hyper-personalization. Because that's important in order to understand the preferences of this Gen Z shopper. And the clues are in social media. So many of them are doubling down on AI tools as well as automation tools to bridge the divide between social media as well as in the commerce world. So this is a number I want to share with you. Why do Gen Zs follow your Instagram account? 2 out of 3 Gen Zs who follow you on your Instagram account do so because they want to stay informed about new products and services. That's very, very important. So if you have a following on Instagram, your brand, your fashion brand itself, that is a gold mine. Now the question is, what are you doing to capture the upstream traffic and to capture the social shopper? What are you doing? Is your personalization engine working? Are you using the right data signals for these group of shoppers? And how are you increasing your average order value or your basket sizes going forward? So in a fashion world itself, where fashion, AI, and data intersects, I want to share a very simple formula with you. And this is going to be shaped by the wish list for the social shopper. What they're wishing for is when they got inspired by something they saw on TikTok or on Instagram itself, they wish for a faster, smarter, and more intuitive search engine, not Google, because Google doesn't get them to the PDP page. They want to find that product very, very quickly. And when they land on your page itself, they're not going to be excited by your standard recommendations that you show to 10,000 other unique visitors before them, because they may not be Gen Zs. They want to have personalized recommendations and friction-free shopping experiences, simple add to cart. So my guidance on a basic formula to guide fashion retailers is very, very simple. It's See, Style, and Shop. Because See is inspiration at source. See is attraction. See is getting excited immediately by something that attracted your attention. How do you bring that instantaneous attraction into a purchase decision? because the human brain processes visual 60,000 times faster than they process text. And that is a fact. All right? So that's why 7 out of 10 major fashion retailers, marketplaces from around the world, from Farfetch to ASOS, have implemented visual search, AI, in some form or another on their app and their shopping site. Now, once a shopper hits your site itself, that's where your recommendation engine takes over. Style, I called it. That is connecting the inspirational attention that you have gotten when the shopper comes to your site directly to the product that they're looking for. That drives a more engaging experience that captures intent. So if you are continuing to show standard recommendations that you show everybody else undifferentiated on your site itself from your carousels, recommendation carousels on your PDP page, you are not doing justice to yourself. And shop. How do you bring an easy experience into an add to cart and to checkout? And who says add to cart needs to come out of a PDP page? Have you ever seen wonderful experience that allows for a shopper to shop out of their social channel itself? So if you have ever shopped out of a TikTok shop, which is available, I believe, in this region as well, you'll be able to see how easy they have made it so. So TikTok is quite an interesting creature because it is both social as well as shopping in one same app. No other apps have actually done this. But that does not mean that the fashion retailer could not use wonderful tools to connect the social shopper from inspiration on Instagram, on YouTube, or other social media platforms directly to the products that they are looking for. So again, very simple formula: see, style, and shop. See is instantaneous arrest of attention, visual, connecting. Style is about personalizing that recommendations, and you can incorporate different signals into your models in order to generate style recommendation, complete the look, style that look, style this with, for instance. And shop, it's about testing or A/B testing your experiences in whichever form that you choose to differentiate yourself going forward. So my time is up. I hope I have shared some interesting numbers with you and you found that informative. Thank you.